Okay, hello. Welcome to today's analysis of the NQ and a little bit of DES. It is... What day is today? Oh my god. Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, Tuesday. 3rd of December, 2024. Getting a bit Christmassy soon. It's going to be exciting. Anyway. Let's just move straight on to the charts because it's going to be a bit of a quick one today because I want to do some trading. So, let's look at yesterday. What did they do yesterday? They they just gave me a huge middle finger, man. We were around here. I thought that we would get some kind of swipe before the push up. We had equal highs here, which I said they could induce for a while, but I also said, they're definitely a target. I said that we were in a strong bullish pull, like it makes sense, but the way that they pushed up with like off of these equal lows here, off this as well, like I did not expect them to just move straight up from here. I was also talking briefly about a short I would take if I saw what I liked here internally, but I didn't see what I liked, so I didn't take the short. It would have been around here, and they just didn't, they didn't give me what I needed to see. So, and yeah, they just kept pushing up like crazy. It was just straight into a massive expansion for US. I really hate when they do this equal low thing. This is just them. It's kind of flipping coin like a lot of the time. I mean, it was very slightly. I guess you could say there was slight liquidity taken here. Like this. Look at that though. It's ridiculous. How are you supposed to act on that? Like, I don't know, man. It was a bit annoying. Moving off that, I'm finding equal lows just really difficult because sometimes they'll move way off them, and then sometimes they're just obvious targets, and they can just be inducement, and you just can't tell a lot of the time. But anyway, that happened. We got a huge push up. Got another large break of structure upwards. Hell of a lot of imbalances that they're leaving here, but they're on a mission. For now, it's looking like this was just a very large break of structure. And yeah, they're coming back for this area here. Now I had a zone here marked out, a nice big OB that US came into, and took some liquidity. We seemed to create some kind of reaction to this zone. Asia traded internally. UK opened and took external liquidity, and I got into a short. So I'm in that short right now. And on the NQ, they're really loving these equal lows here. If these hold, then I don't know what to tell you, man. If these hold, then I have no idea. Like, we have Japan's low below us, which is a nice target. And if we come for that, we have liquidity from US, which is also potential target. There's a little block down here that I could target, but this zone here, 21k, 21,190, this zone I would potentially close, depending on what time we come in here and the kind of reaction we get off of this zone. There's an FVG there. This is a pending change of character. We could get absorption at this kind of high volume node area. Breaking down this gap, I'd say we might have a bit of a knife into this zone, and just be careful about the buy up we get here in the structure we create. But I do see us kind of more likely coming down to this area. Now, to be fair, point of control of this consolidation was up here. It was tapped, and if we break down and close below here, This could be a signal to come into the imbalances that we've made, which would be nice, you know. But yeah, there seems like distribution into a nice little naked point of control that we had from US's high that they made before the change of character. And that's why I took the short. So it was directly on UK Open here. Got my model, got the money flow divergences. Money flow was very thin coming out. Now it's just waiting and see what they do with these equal lows here. Zooming out a small bit more. So what do we have below us? Well, we have a past daily VWAP, which is fairly low as well down here, and an anchored VWAP, which is kind of why I'm almost thinking about leaving my short go to down to here. We have 1 minute OB as well, which is unmitigated, and it's nicely induced with this structure here. These ascending lows. Sorry. If that breaks down, I would say that the expansion gaps that we've left are open to be mitigated. You know, just a little tap to move back up, right? We have this anchored VWAP here. It is from the high though, and this is kind of, I use this as a bearish anchor, so be careful about longing based on reaction off that VWAP necessarily. But yeah, I'd say, you know, if we do lose this zone and we don't get support coming in around the kind of base of this high volume node, I would say perhaps revisiting the imbalances we left would be on the table, and that would be nice to see. Just create some structure up here, you know. It was a huge expansive move. Retracement would be welcome. So money flow at the moment, let's have a look. What did we take? Liquidity into here. Okay, so money flow is inverted. So internally we did get some money flow divergence. Let's move down to the half an hour. So we took this liquidity, this external liquidity. It's a nice short if you were if you caught the high on US. It's a nice short, you know. Yeah, money flow is thin. We've got a massive wave here, which did put in a hidden diff to here and this zone, but it's still looking like they want to make this expansive currently. Can we see any nested money flow? No. The 4 hour will show us this little pocket. Wow. No, it's just one big push. Yeah, so I mean, shorts here, I would be careful coming into kind of taking external liquidity in shorts. I would be readily taking profits just because of the kind of expansive situation we're in. But I still do see reason for them to come down, even internally. I know it looks like we're getting absorption here, but like, I just find it impossible to close a short that has external liquidity taken and a break structure on 5 stacked equal lows right above Japan's low. I find that extremely difficult to close. So I think they could just come up into this FEG, which they've induced a bit, tap that, and then get a continuation down. UK does this. You can just tell the market makers are like, let's just build more stuff down here, right? But yeah, whatever. Let them do what they do. I know that they can come into a little FEG here and continue to move down. So I'm going to keep it, you know, I'm going to keep this open. Yeah, it just looks very bearish coming to that zone. So yeah, I you know, I'm aware of the money flow situation. We're not nesting money flow and diverging across the massive liquidity we've taken necessarily. So it kind of tells me that this push up is potentially a very genuine, expansive move up. So I'm going to be careful with the take profits on that short. ES just doesn't want to stop. Like, it's just being pushed straight up. It's ugly. Like, I mean, look Look how beautiful the ES used to move. Even in February, like, it's like a lovely dance, you know? Recently, it's just been chop central. Same for NQ, but yeah. So ES took the high, got a lot of closes up here. ES's liquidity is looking very inviting, more than NQ. I gotta say, but ES's move has been way more expansive than the NQ's. NQ is still within structure. You know, we did get this very big push up. It's very notable. But yeah, the ES is taking the high. Got a few closes. We could get a retracement in to solidify this as some kind of structural change, right? Retracements would be welcome. But again, the ES's money flow is actually like, just because we're comparing it to this high. Oh, geez, never mind. Lower time frames, yeah. Kind of feels like we get a bit of a pullback maybe into this FEG. But the 4 hour, yeah, like this seems like a legitimate expansive move. So let them do what they're gonna do. So yeah, if you are shorting, just be careful. Take profits. Take profits where you can into local pulls. Don't take it for granted that the pull will kind of give in, right? Unless you can build a lot of confluence, and I'm still convinced that I could end up seeing enough to close my short around here, or maybe take some off it, right? But yeah, past daily VWAP down here, anchored VWAPs, bullish ones. So it's a zone to look out for. It's a zone to look out for. Kind of taking that liquidity into this zone would be definitely be taking profits there if it got there. But as I said, you know, mitigation of the expansive moves that we've had up is also possible. Just coming in and tapping them, definitely possible. So yeah, that's it for today. I mean, if I wasn't in a short, I would look for a short, honestly. And if I missed that short, I would wait until I got convincing absorption around these zones. Don't know about this one. This is more of a TP, but this could be they could get enough absorption below Japan's low to maybe push back up, maybe. So we'll see what happens. All right, that's it for today, guys. Happy trading, and we'll catch you tomorrow.